Oh no, there's so many of them. Hurry, Sonic. We can keep them in check, but not for long. That'll work. This many Death Egg robots? Come. No one was meant to catch me playing this game. What am I even doing here? What am I even doing on camera? What am I discussing? Oh yeah! Sonic Adventure! Alright, so Sonic Adventure is a game that people like, of course. But there are people speculating around saying that an Adventure Remake is going to happen. Now this isn't a video saying, oh yes, it's true, these rumors are true. The clues that Sega are pointing out mean Sonic Adventure. No, I'm not saying that at all. Said that last video, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying, what happens if we do get an Adventure Remake? Let's speculate. Does it deserve a remake? Should we ignore it? If it's got a remake, what's going to be in it? What improvements will be made? Blah, 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 blah. Let's talk. So, first thing that we'll see straight away, something that actually does need improved are the visuals. Of course, the visuals on the original Sonic Adventure have not aged well, to say the least. So the visuals in Sonic Adventure obviously came out like 1999, so it doesn't look the best in today's standards. The character models are off, obviously the lip syncing, the mouth movements look really bad and be turned into a meme by everyone, including the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter. So obviously stuff like that would definitely need to be improved somewhat. But with a remake, right, it's a thin line to cross because lip syncing goes into voice acting. What would we do for voice acting? Would we get the original people to voice the lines again and just reuse them again? See, I would personally want them to get the old voice actors back and make new lines, but I would be concerned that Sega wouldn't do that. I feel like they would go back and get voice actors like Roger Craig Smith and all of the characters from like Sonic Forces, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Generations, and get those voice actors to do the Adventure Remake, which people obviously would not be happy about. That would be a really bad move on Sega's part if they did that, but that is a big concern of mine, that they would honestly do that. But I do have faith that they would actually try and get, you know, Ryan Drummond and all the older voice actors back. But honestly, if they did it, I think it'd be a 50-50 on whether they go back and get the old ones or get the new ones. So that's quite important. People love the stories of Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. That's a very important thing you have to get right, because Adventure fans really do like that narrative. And if you upset them, then yeah, they ain't gonna be happy. They ain't gonna give you the best look. Though at the same time, if you're aiming for a new audience, way bigger than the Adventure fans, honestly. If you're trying to remake Sonic Adventure and you're trying to get it out there for anyone, then maybe the Adventure fans themselves, this might come across as weird. Not the biggest priority? I mean, obviously you want to get those fans, you want to get the nostalgia, just like you got the nostalgia with the classic Sonic fans with Sonic Mania, and you tried to do it with Sonic 4, you half failed, half succeeded. I mean, you succeeded at the time, but you failed now. Guess it doesn't really matter because you probably made a profit off of it. But you need to make sure, right, that you try and please everyone, but you don't pull a Sonic Forces and you please everyone and no one at the same time. You need to try and get this right. You want to leave a good impression on your most loyal fans and then also everyone else, because everyone's seen Sonic Mania. They can do Sonic Mania, they can do classic Sonic. They've got classic Sonic right after so long. Feels exactly the same as the Genesis days. You can do the same for Adventure. I feel like you can do the exact same for Adventure, but you need to prove your worth. You really need to prove it. And that's why I feel like an Adventure Remake isn't totally out of the question, because it's a good testing ground. It's a good, like, foundation for what they want to do for the future of, I don't know, the sub-series. If they want to make Sonic Adventure the sub-series, like, try and lay the groundwork for that. See if that works. So you use Sonic Adventure, so you don't have to come up with all these new levels or new ideas. You've got everything right there. Sonic Adventure, all you have to do is replicate it, and that's it. So Sega are never the best at replicating things, but I think they can do it. I totally think they can do it, but it's hard. It's going to be difficult, because Sonic Adventure, obviously, the main draw, at least for me and quite a few other people, the gameplay, the physics, because playing as characters like Sonic, you can actually roll down hills and you gain momentum, and it's satisfying. The spin dash is satisfying, the platforming satisfying, the control is really good, it's precise, it's not too fast, it's not too clunky, you don't feel like a tank, it's just really solid control, and it's pretty much what classic Sonic would be like if he was in 3D. So they need to get that right. Maybe not 100% replicate it, because that might be difficult. But if they can get roundabouts the same, where you've got full control over Sonic, it's all momentum based, then they're doing a good job. I feel like they could persuade fans if it felt a bit different, but in a good way. Because I feel like it would be quite hard to replicate adventure game gameplay. But it is possible. But what else would they need to do? Because the music, right? The music is iconic at this point. The Sonic Adventure soundtrack, iconic. It's so good. It's one of the best Sonic soundtracks out there, in my opinion. Do they need to update that, or do they leave it? If they don't update it, are there going to be some angry fans being sad that they haven't updated something in a remake? Or are they going to be happy they left it alone? Because me personally, I'm confused, because I do want new music. I would like them to update it, but again, I don't feel like it's necessary. Only because Sonic Adventure used real instruments and everything. It isn't like Super Mario 64, for example, that used the N64 sound chip to make its music. No. It was the Dreamcast, it was all CD based, so the music actually sounded crystal clear, crisp and everything. So I actually don't think they would need to per se, but I would really, really like it. They've done it before for the Sonic Adventure music experience. That was Sonic Adventure music redone, and it sounds fantastic. They could totally do it, but they don't need to. So that's the music, but then that gets to the point. That's not really a full remake if you don't remake the music. That would be like a remaster. So your main thing are the graphics. You need to absolutely update them, make them look solid and nice, and the designs as well. What designs would you go with? Would you go with modern Sonic, or current Sonic right now, or would you try and replicate that more stubby Dreamcast era Sonic? Because people love to say modern Sonic, Dreamcast Sonic are the same, but there are still some distinct differences between designs. Yes, I agree they're the same character. In fact, I just don't care about the whole different Sonics, different characters thing. I just don't care. Seriously, don't care. But they clearly have somewhat different designs, so you're gonna have to either go with one or go with the other. I'd love them to try and replicate the Dreamcast style just a bit, but honestly I don't really care. It's mainly just the gameplay that is scaring me, because the original Sonic Adventure, the gameplay was one of the few things that I feel like didn't age too badly. Sonic's gameplay is really fun. Sure, it's glitchy, there's a lot of glitchy sections. Mainly the automated sections can be quite glitchy sometimes, but the actual gameplay itself feels pretty good still to this day. It's mainly the graphics that are not very good. You can mod it on PC to make it have like nicer graphics, but it's the gameplay that I don't know. I don't know if Adventure needs a remake, honestly. I don't know if it needs one, because there's going to be some nitpick things that a lot of people don't like, and they'll just end up playing the originals anyways. The originals are right there, you can just go and play them right now. They could easily do like a HD remaster. I don't know, because on one hand, it's a good way to try and find interest in this sort of gameplay, but on the other hand, there are easier ways to do it. Just re-release Sonic Adventure on current consoles, but give it like an HD treatment, like make it widescreen. Do what you did for Sonic Adventure 2. You did that exact thing and people liked it. You could try that again, but I know some fans want a full remake. But I think the fans need to admit, I think you all need to admit, everyone watching this video right now, you need to admit that we are not the sole people the games are aimed for. Because Sonic fans, as much and as passionate as they are, they're not the main focus, and they never should be. Because there's so many different groups and categories of Sonic fans. Some love classic, some love modern, some love boost, some love just anything. You need to aim for the masses, because the rule of thumb is, if you can make a good game, it's going to sell no matter what type of fan you are. Sonic Mania is the perfect example. I know people who don't really like 2D games. I know Sonic fans who don't really like 2D games. And they bought Sonic Mania, you know why? Because it's a good, solid, quality game. And that is it. That's the key. So they shouldn't really aim just for the adventure fans, because there has been an uprise of like Sonic Adventure fans really craving that Sonic Adventure-esque attitude, gameplay, story, narrative, character development, music, things like that. They are getting on point with the music with Team Sonic Racing. They got Johnson Noy back, so that is a step towards this adventure nostalgia thing. But I don't think we should be the focus. Never. I totally disagree. Make it just be a good game. They shouldn't aim on trying to nostalgize people. They shouldn't aim on specific Sonic fan needs. They should aim on what they think is best for everyone. what they think makes the most sense for most people to play, and the game's flow. How does it work best for most people? What are most general people going to do? That is how they should design the game. Obviously, they should have some parts for the Sonic fans, some nods, some throwbacks, some sort of, I don't know, level from an old game. But if you're doing this, if you are going to do a full adventure remake, just don't take Sonic fans too much into consideration. I know that really sounds backwards in a sense, but I just think we're not the majority at all. We're not the people they should be aiming for. Sonic Forces was aimed for us, but they also tried to equally aim that for the casual people as well. They don't work. If they didn't take us into consideration there, honestly, I feel like on the Sonic Forces, it would have been a better product. I'm just going to say it now. If they didn't try and really aim these massive things just for Sonic fans, I feel like we could have gotten maybe a better product. I'm not sure. But again, because they aimed for the casual too, they really want to make it easy, which is not a good idea in my opinion. So I think it's tough. It's really tough to make games. So I think Sega just need to clear their mind. Pretty much clear their mind and go for everyone. I've said that for like the 10th time now. That's basically the point of it. So that's basically everything I've got to say. Does Sonic Adventure deserve a remake? I'm not sure. The answer in the end, I started recording this video, I didn't know. And my answer right now is, I still don't know. If they did it, there's advantages, graphics. That's pretty much it. That's the advantage. Getting the old voice actors back and getting them to do their lines again could be really neat. Now that would be something for Sonic fans. If they went and got the old voice actors back, that would be for the Sonic fans. That'd be fantastic. But at the same time, if you miss Sonic Adventure, just play it. Like, you can play Sonic Adventure right now. It's out. The gameplay hasn't really aged too poorly, in my opinion. I think the gameplay is still as fun as ever, at least for Sonic, because I don't really like any of the other characters. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. But Sonic is still as fun as ever. It's merely just some slight glitches. The gameplay is not aged badly, but it's a good test. So, my answer is still I don't know. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, because I'm just torn. I'm torn. People want it, some people don't want it. And I'm just torn. I don't know if I want it or not. Personally, I'd rather have a new game. But I wouldn't be totally opposed to it, you know? Because I think Sonic Adventure gameplay is very solid and would be a great jumping on point for pretty much anyone. Because the boost can be a bit intimidating for people because it's so fast. So you need to find that balance of ease to control, but also that sense of speed that Sonic is known for. Whereas with Sonic Adventure, it's more of a gradual thing. It controls better, in my opinion. So it's easier for new players to pick up while still having that speed. For the Sonic fans, for people who just want to go fast, it still has that. It just takes more mastery to get that speed. So I think it would be a better approach for the new Sonic fans. But don't know about the old. TV also switched off, I'm very sorry. But with all that said and done, guys, let me know what you think. Thank you all for watching. How do I end this video today? Do I clap? Because I barely clapped in this video today. So here's your Green Hill Zone clap. Hashtag Green Hill Zone. But thank you all for watching till the end. If you watched till the end, thank you very much. But last words are, you should know them by now if you're a long fan. Peace out, my dudes.